This NCS sounds way too lively for
Of course this
NCS.
is NCS, bro.
Shay, let's go. Chad, how's it going? How's everyone doing this fine, beautiful Thursday morning? So copyright strikes, we don't. Nah, I don't mind. I don't mind. We still have two left. Still have two we can use. Just use them wisely. On the third one, the channel is obviously.
NCS got an upgrade.
Maybe we force ourselves into retirement from streaming.
Hey, bro, you gotta make it worth it. When it comes to difficulties, you need to find the silver lining. That's your chat. We finally have the audio working now again properly. Is Twitch not an option? It is something we're actually looking into.
We should just do it.
We know we got the logins, but
to-
then for some reason our logins say they're not our logins and there's an error.
Aye.
And then they tell you to send a recovery to our email, and then they never do.
Okay, chat. We are back on NCS. So it's only one.
If we hit a TP, guys, we can have a. We're gonna feel that strike.
Chat. Is everyone doing well?
Yo, guys, gold. Whew.
Yo,
Gold. Gold is changing the game right now, bro.
Yes, I feel bad for the guys that were shorting gold. I am going to talk a little bit about the FOMC meeting last night. Just give you guys a little bit of a rundown. It's now a good time to just let your mentors know to join the little fundamental section because they've got no clue. I can promise you that.
I mean, as they all say, guys, fundamentals don't matter. It's all just technicals.
Until they matter. So now's a good time to just phone your mentors.
But at the same time, there's also the mentors that can't count pips yet. So they need to still go back to school a little.
Okay. Tagging.
Guys, send a one. Who made money with FOMC last night? Who traded FOMC and came out on the right side? Oh, Pitman.
Peter
Alright.
Laza.
I had to go order that Lambo after catching that 2,000 pips. Rixie. Very, very well done on the trade, brother. In a cent account, but got greedy. I don't know how you get greedy in a cent account.
You can get greedy with anything.
Hey.
Alrighty, Chad. Hope you guys are ready. It's post FMC day. Quite a bit to discuss. Hope you guys are doing well. How are you guys feeling? Feeling good? Feeling ready? Keeks, maybe we should do a poll. How's everyone feeling? A little bit of a mood board. Let's see where everyone. Let's see where everyone is at. Start of the new year. First month basically coming to an end this weekend. Can you believe it? First month of the year. And this is where we're at, ladies and gents. Let me see how everyone is doing before we start here. You're not missing anything, don't worry. I see a lot of you are like, Chris, stop talking. Do the analysis, we want to trade. You're not missing a thing. Okay. Be calm.
Let's see, guys. How's everyone doing? Getting to the end of the week. Approaching the end of Jan.
Be
Feeling great. Sorry to see where trading takes me this year. Dane, I see a bright future there, brother. A lot of guys need to just stick to the plan. Danko. Alright, I don't know what we did yet, but you're welcome, brother.
We'll take that. Chat, talk to me. Is everyone feeling good?
68% say they are top of the world.
Okay. Let's yap more cash. Hey, the horror. Chad. First things first, $1.30 for your 30, I think it's 35% off on all challenges. Saturday, yeah. Liquidity proudly brought to you by VF. So, a few more days to get that.
Horror, I don't know, bro. If I sit on that side, I'm as pale as a ghost. Now, if I said
Still pale.
No, I'm yellow, bro. I look like I've got a sickness.
Waiting for the day to see gold push 3% when trading session and not sleeping. We're all waiting for that, my brother. But Chad, good to be here. Good to be with you guys. As always, we're going to start off here the right way. But today I'm going to ask Keegan, after he really touched my soul with that prayer for the people that fixed electricity. It was beautiful. I've never seen Keegan pray so fervently. And believe it or not, the Bible says the fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Keegs, have you heard that verse?
I actually have not.
The fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Righteousness not coming from himself, righteousness through Christ, but the fervent prayer, ladies and gents. And before let's pray first. We need to talk about something. Keegs.
All right, guys, let's get quiet for the one time, and I'll ask you guys just to join us and bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us all back safely here today. It is a crazy time we live in. We are seeing people make history. We're seeing the markets make history. We're seeing a world that is forever changing. Sometimes not changing for the best. Sometimes changing for the worst. That is the whole thing where we always talk about those that walk in your light. That's where the Holy Spirit guides us, leads us. There's all these evil temptations of the world, but sometimes we need to fight those off. Sometimes where we keep you at the center and we keep you at the core, we'll know we'll always find the true success. Having you lead us and lead this stream, lead this community, we know there will always be that power. There will always be that success. Sometimes, as we mentioned before, it's not about finding that ultimate wealth, that ultimate materialistic things. It's the smaller things, the greater things. It's the families, it's the friends. It's having those loved ones in the community. It's the basics of having a home, of food, water. It's those little things we take for granted every single day. But as we go from this community, we'll go in your honor, in your name, from strength to strength, and find that. Remind the people it's not about the materialistic things. Those are just the simple blessings you give upon us every single day that we don't deserve. But that is purely just a show of your love towards us, giving us those essentials to simply just enjoy our life while we're here, make it a little bit easier, a little bit more pleasant. But again, to make us into the characters we need to be, we need to go through those difficulties. We need to find our way and get through the dark times. We always say that where there is no light, you will be. You will provide the way for us and you will show us. So Lord, I pray that you can be with every single person here, no matter what difficulty they're going through, whether it's small or whether it's big. I know you will help us and find the way out of it. So Lord, we pray this in your mighty name, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much,
and
Keeks.
That is where his people can say amen, Chad.
Amen. Chad, yesterday while we were going for our cuts, me and Fubs were chatting, and not our barber Fubs. And I told Keeks we should give away our business class seats.
Are we back?
I just want to hear what the chat is saying. And I said, Keeks, why not bless someone else? Once we get onto the plane, walk back to economy, pray, ask God to show you somebody to bless. And it was widely debated, Chad. I don't know what you guys think. do you think we should, both flights, give away the business class tickets and me and Keegan sit in economy together? What do you guys rate? I know what my wife said. I know what Caitlin said.
There we go. Mina, no man, if you rest while on the plane, you can pray better. There we go.
Okay, so Amina says no, man.
Brother, go for it. That's great idea. Software brother, it's a blessing to bless. Okay, so there's two sides to the story, guys, and that is the same thing where we've had both. Every single person, Alsabi, Caitlin, myself, we've all agreed on this, and we all said the exact same thing. You know, there's the part of, again, you want to bless people, but at the same time, we always say, you plant the seed and you reap the reward later.
Okay.
So is it not in the same thing of all that we've done for the community? Is this not our blessing now being given to us?
Okay,
let's just remember that. So at the same time, if you're forever giving away your blessings, when are you ever receiving your blessings that the Lord is giving you?
So you mean we're harvesting our gigs? All of the giving we've done, is this our harvest season? I'm just asking. So you're saying we okay, Keeg, so what you're actually saying is there's seed time, and there's harvest time. So you mean like we've planted the seeds, we've nurtured it.
I like Anne's idea. We keep our seeds and we'll send our snacks to the economy.
Hi, Keegs.
There we go.
More seeds, more fruit.
You guys earned it, brothers. There we go.
If you rake, you stay rake. Hey, man.
Bro, no chance you giving out that seed.
Chris, do you not think you deserve business class? Hey, my brother, I think everyone deserves business class. Okay, but anyways, Chad, you can put over to my screen. Just something to think about. We had a good laugh yesterday. So if you see Keegan posting photos with a like 32-inch screen in front of him and he's holding champagne glasses, you know he didn't bless.
Okay, seriously, bro, I don't know. This is getting bad. Why am I so yellow? This is.
I think it's a set. I must fix it. It's on the camera. It's on one of the filters, but you can put it. Is it on my screen?
It's on your screen.
Alrighty, Chad.
Like Simpson character.
You're not missing too much for the simple reason I am delaying the stream because there's not much going on. As much as there's a lot going on, there's quite a few things that need to come into play. Yesterday we had FOMC meeting. Look at that, XM.
No, the background light is blue, Carl.
Yeah, it's blue. Also, kindly note,
Good
XM,
morning,
look at that.
Keegs. Hey, there's Lyndon.
Lindwana, we were worried about you, my brother, but it's good.
We thought you were one of the good soldiers we lost.
Nothing much on today. All right, we are some mid-tier date. No, this is Thursday. What? Yeah, it is. Some mid-tier data coming out a little bit later today. Nothing too much to look out for. What I do want to discuss quickly with you guys is Fed Powell obviously spoke last night, Chair Powell, and the main crux of it, I'm not going to bore you with the details. Prodigy obviously got all of the source and the Vorsh. You guys are just getting a little bit of source, no Vorsh, okay? But effectively what he's saying is that inflation is still sticky, which we saw, okay? We are no stranger to sticky inflation. All right, we can clearly see that inflation is still well above the 2% target rate, which is down here. And we can also see that it's not steadily going down. There's a lot of fluctuation in inflation. Okay, that's the one. Then he also spoke about the labor market. Okay, for me, the labor market is steadily slowing down. And he said that they need to see, this is NFP for the guys that don't know. you can see that the releases have become smaller and smaller. And I don't necessarily, this is 50K, this is historically low, okay? If I just do a little bit of a benchmark here, just roughly with my eye, okay, we can see more or less that the benchmark is 128,000 jobs added every month, okay? So we are below the benchmark by about 60%. So not 60, actually 120%, but nonetheless, they want to see inflation come down. Risk is asymmetric. So in essence, what he said is don't expect aggressive rate cuts this year, all right? And what this brings back is this brings back volatility to CPI, and this brings back a lot of volatility to NFP, where previously it was relatively non-event because everyone was looking towards the Fed's forward guidance. Now we've got actual news event to news event to news event that we need to consider. Okay, so we can see March, no cut expected. June is still the potential first cut expected. That has shifted back a tiny bit. And then October, still widely contested between a pause and a cut. So as it stands currently, markets pricing one cut. This should effectively be bullish for the dollar, okay, in the short term. And I don't lose my analysis again in the short term. Because nobody is helping me to say how can I keep this analysis. Even if I press save there, I'm not keeping the analysis, but nonetheless, Kigo, you guys need to help me with this, boys.
That's bro. I prayed to God today. He's gonna help you overcome these difficulties.
Hi, Keeks. Now you just want to pray to me. But Chad, what I'm effectively alluding to is that we can see that the dollar is effectively in quite an extended range here. And two things here for the SMC and SMT and BYD guys. There's two things that happen with the range here. And this is either a breakout, yesterday was the test, and we continue lower, or even just in simple terms, we close back inside of this box and we target the opposite end of the box. Okay, so we're going to need a little bit more information from the daily, but effectively yesterday closing weak bullish, inside day, didn't take a high nor a low, so we need another follow-up daily candle. Okay. So with that being said, we don't have a lot of context on the daily, but we do have that daily level up there. I want to keep that. I want to delete. Why do I still delete the box? Chad, give me 1 second. Just want to, okay. Look at me with the dexterity of a newborn baby here. Okay, there we go. So we're going to have to look at this contextually on a lower time frame. And what I can see is that we are holding Asia lows. At the daily flip, point of control is still lower. So I would want to see what we do right at this area here. And whether we continue lower or whether we start to hold above. And then I want to see price start pushing back into the highs. Okay. I'm going to do US 30 shortly. I just want to do gold for you guys because everyone is just ready for gold. Gold super parabolic at this stage. We mentioned in previous analysis that yearly R1 just straight through, no retest. So now we've got the yearly R2 inside 5,700. Price is super bullish. We cannot deny the fact that price is super bullish. There we had a beautiful move there yesterday. Point of control. If you don't know what the point of control is, don't even stress about it. You'll start to see it on the streams here. But you can see that the volume was widely contested around about this level. And after the press release, No, this wasn't. Presser was 9:30, Keeks. Yeah, this was beforehand. But anyways, beautiful test there, break, retest, continuation to the upside. And now this morning, we've got a nice, not a nice, but semi-nice. We actually have a big block here. All right, big block of volume here. And what I want to say is this block of volume here, if we can do this, we go high, all right? If we can do this, we potentially go low, okay? We've got that open gap there. I'm going to take you guys back to Monday, okay? Monday. Look what happened on Monday. Also, nice little Sunday open gap, consolidated, broke lower, from there we ran. So I'm going to give you guys my ideal play for today. My ideal play is the following. Kigo markets are open and in motion for the official round 7, our favorite round of the week. Chat, I hope you guys are ready. Markets are open and in motion. Ding, ding, ding. Fight. Okay, there we go. So ideal position for me today, and this is all I'm waiting for, is that gap closure and a closure back inside Asia range. And I'm looking for this to long. If I get it, I get it. If I don't get it, that is also completely fine. Okay, so that is my ideal position. Take screenshots now. All right, I'm going to give you guys a second. Screenshot this, put it on your Telegram groups, put it on your live streams. Just take a minute here to quickly digest. That is the play we're looking for. Okay. Just recreate this quickly, then post it on your Telegrams, and then afterwards you can send it off the thing, Kicks.
Yeah, bro.
That results post. Send W's. Okay, Telegram guys, good. That fun. All right, there we go. Alrighty, chat. That is gold. Let's quickly look at US30. Chad, talk to me. Talk to me nice. We got obliterated here yesterday in this year. Be honest here. This is a safe space. Let it out. Who got destroyed here? And I'm gonna give you guys a valuable lesson now. I don't believe it, Brian. I don't believe it. Not my best student I've ever had. No. You maybe chose to lose, but no ways. I got assaulted. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a lesson here. And just think about this from a reasonable perspective, as a reasonable human being. Do you not think before one of the biggest policy events for the start of a new year, at the end of a new month, do you not think institutions would want to wait and hear what Powell is going to say? Keegs, what do you think? We've talked about this multiple times.
It makes sense, bro.
This is not rocket science, guys. Think of it from a business perspective. Think of it from a positioning perspective. You would want to hear what Powell is going to say. You would want to go back the next morning if you're in London. You want to sit down. You want to assess the press conference. You would want to assess the statement. You want to do all of that. And then after that, you're going to formulate a plan of action. The chief investment officers, the quants, whatever. Then after that, they will digest that information. We've said it so many times. On the day of a big news event, price will grind gears. It will take highs and lows. after that for another 2 days, it can still look like big bags of shit on the chart, okay? And then direction will come. So please stop the one Indian guy that was asking me a lot of questions on Instagram yesterday about that post I made. I said, brother, just don't trade today. That is my advice. You don't trade today. Okay. So from a daily perspective, 2 things that I want to show you guys here quickly. And then I want to give over to Keeks. Keeks, sorry, man. I'm chatting quite a bit here this morning.
Go for it, bro.
Okay. Chad, what I want to look at here. Okay, let me just do this for the guys. Just want to see quickly, Chad. I want to maybe check a 12-hour yard there. It looks a little bit more. Alright, so in chat, I'm just using a 12-hour here just to get that level. Just to show you guys nice reactions off those levels. So from a daily, the only reason is these candle bodies are a little bit tweaky there. So 2 things I like here is that we're still consolidating. I'm expecting a big range day today. That's a compressed candle. All right, another little lesson here. Small days will go into big days. Big days will go into small days. Okay, it's just how the markets operate, and I'm expecting a big move. So 2 things here. First thing I want you guys to note is we took the previous daily low. We failed to hold below it. Good sign. Okay. Second thing is we are still overall structurally bullish. Can we all agree on that? We are still structurally in a very strong uptrend. Okay, as much as there's chop in between, we're still structurally bullish. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing is overall the structure is compressing. Okay, you can see that overall the structure is compressing, and what happens after compressing? Okay. This will compress into the range and will break out. Whether it breaks to the upside or downside, I don't know, but I prefer the upside. Second thing is, we've got our daily ranges that we spoke about. So we technically have 2 ranges that I'm just going to focus on for now. And I'm not going to focus on that top tier one there. So my expectation is while we hold above this zone that we marked out now, we can go test that level up there. And I want to see price hold above this area, and I want to see my volume profile building up volume here. Just want to show you guys, you can see the volume was mostly traded during Asia. I want to see a nice consolidation here going into NYSE in this area, and I want to see my volume profile shift into this area. Okay, and then later on I want to look for a trade holding above here into these eyes there. Okay, that's my idea. US 30. NASDAQ, very, very clean on the daily. Very, very clean on the daily. We've got a nice breakout out of this range we had down here. First thing there. And then secondly, we've got a unconfirmed breakout here. Okay, and I say unconfirmed, why? Yesterday's daily candle closed above. Beautiful. Unconfirmed because we haven't tested and held above it. So this daily candle can close back inside, and then tomorrow we trade it back into the range. But as it stands, while we hold above that level, my targets will be set at all-time highs. There we go. Targets are set at all-time highs. I want to see a nice consolidation here. Again, formulating around that point of control. I want this to shift up there, and then once we get that nice accumulation here, I want to see this dip into that daily zone, and then once we start breaking to the upside, I do expect us to go and challenge all-time highs. So mark out the all-time highs for yourself here. because I am expecting us to go test that. But Keeks, that is me, my brother. I appreciate the opportunity you've given me here.
Oh, you're my brother. All right, guys, let's get into it. Not really much to add to that. But dollar, very, very simple terms. Dollar just shit in the bed. Nothing's going to change there. And I really don't expect it to. So it is a Thursday. We're going to have quite a bit of volume coming in from what we've seen this week. Again, Powell tried his best last night, but just couldn't do much. So again, I'm still going to be quite bearish on the dollar over here. We can see already if we look at the Asia range, it is keeping it quite small. So again, not going to extend too much over there. We are holding the lows, and we're still by that. If we can't get off the lows, it doesn't look too good to begin with. So if we can break Asia lows, weekly S2, I think you're going to see that dollar really start to run again. But the best chance for, if we even see some type of short-term pullback, is getting above these Asia highs, the EQ, and the 96 area. So 96 being that first psychological level we want to hold if this is going to start going bullish again. Then going over to gold, very, very simple stuff here today. I don't think we're going to get too much right now. I'm still obviously quite bullish. We have a little gap you can see we opened up with there, so that gap is there. But at this point in time, I think we've got about 7 gaps on gold. So eventually there's a good chance we'll come down for some of them, but as it stands right now, nothing too much. Thanks so much. So we're going to see this hold over there. That gap is there under the weekly R3, but as I said, we're going to need something major to happen for us to see that turnaround. As it is right now, gold's one way. So I'm personally just going to continue looking for buys. I'm going to look for some possible reversals. Project G, if anything, I think very similar to yesterday, we might look for that chef's kiss. If we get that, we'll go for that play. Other than that, I'm probably only going to look for buys above Asia highs daily R2, because very similar, as you guys know in the past, if we can get above and hold the daily R1, where are we more likely to go? Daily R2. So we can see that played out for us. So all we're going to do is the same idea, where if we can, we're going to see if we can get above daily R2, hold daily R2, we're going to go for daily R3. But the big thing for us is we are then at the yearly R2 already. So again, massive moves in amount of volume. As you said the other day, a lot of anticipation about gold. Realistically, you can hit 7,000. Those same people have now increased to almost 8,000 by the end of the year. So again, this thing really is doing absurd things right now. But as I say, going to look for the buys. But right now, let's just listen to Auntie Linda, see if we get some pullbacks, and we'll wait to see when that confirmation of a pullback has happened, and then look to scale in. But until then, I'm going to have to test on my hands a little bit. But yeah, guys, that's everything for me.
Keith, just keep it on your screen
That's
for me,
fine,
brother.
bro. Brian, I can. Favorite fish?
Kafilka fish. That is my favorite fish.
I love how the boys are talking about fishing now. Anything goes there in the 2G's chat. Okay, I'll take that back before you guys get a bit out of hand.
I don't want to say what the Project G guys were chatting about, structures and stuff. I'm staying out of this. Saying that men want their wives to have a good structure, but their structure is as wobbly as a pot of jelly. I don't know. And I'm thinking they're talking to the rafters, because you guys are fit and healthy, Chad. I've saying men want. Anyways, I'm not gonna get involved there, guys. Men saying they want their wives to honor them, but they can't even help them with the dishes. Sure. Keegs?
I'm staying out of it, bro.
Men wanting their wives to respect them, but their wives bring in the income at home.
Chad,
You sitting at home.
It's absurd scenes. You must see the things the guys are saying. Like my wife's complaining about my 40,000 Rand PC setup, but yet he had to buy a 300,000 Rand setup in the kitchen. It's...
What are you talking
about?
Bro, what is going on here? What is going on here? Just finish up here, chat. Okay, almost done, yeah.
You know what's crazy, bro? Nah, I'm not saying I want it to happen, but it's insane how hectic and wild the year started off, and now it's just like dead.
Bro, it's one session. it's one session. You want it to be fast paced the entire year, like not catch a breath. We just keep.
I'm not talking about the charts, bro.
Oh, you're talking about life.
Yeah.
Life is life. Nah. Let me just get this out for the boys. Okay, let's do that quickly.
Keys, where are you going to send your kids to school? I think it purely comes down to, firstly, if I have a boy or a girl.
There you see it's doing it again.
Oh, but at least it's your Google, it's not your...
Control.
Yeah, it's your Google and not the thing. But, yeah, I think it firstly depends on what I have. And then, yeah... But I already said, it's I don't know, a bit of a thing. I said if I have a boy, he must go to boarding school.
Keeks gets a business class ticket and it says, life just slowed down. Man's mate. I don't know. He's going to sit there, Brian, with his little flaps on his eyes. I don't know why people say flying 9 hours is so tough. This is incredible. What do you mean? The people at the back eat with plastic cutlery? I don't want those microplastics in me.
Ah, man, Jake's keys even with the collar shirt today. Is this one of your other super dry shirts?
No, this is Adidas shit.
And I'm in Adidas. Yeah.
I have to save some of those new pieces for Dubai. Alrighty. Sorry, chat. I just need to finish this quickly. What I started.
At what price do you think gold will top out?
Don't try. Take it day by day, as I mentioned. Wait. Once we start getting some 4-hour structure breaks to the downside. Then we can start remotely even thinking short.
Last year, your keys. Last year, new whip. This year, business ticket. Seems like you're bumping. You know, we actually have another. Still something to share with you guys soon.
Why haven't you shared that yet? Though? Is it like?
We're waiting for the official once we have it.
You have it, bro. It's like it's. I don't know what you think needs to be more official. Like it's official. I don't know what you mean by official. Like that's as official as it gets. Okay, chat. Sorry, man. I'm almost done. Yeah, I do apologize.
Boarding school. The only reason I say boarding school is purely if it's a boy. I want him then to go to either Grey College or Paul Roos. So that's the only reason. Obviously, we live in PE. So Grey College is in Bloem, Paul Roos obviously in Stellenbosch. So that's the only reason I'd say boarding school. But obviously, I mean, if they were in PE, because again, I know the missus doesn't want them to go to boarding school, but obviously it's a way better thing for their future. But if obviously I can't get that past her, then basing after that, I'll probably go to Pearson. Yeah.
Okay, 2 more, then I'm done. Yeah.
And don't forget, don't forget shop at Woolworths. With the speed 7k by the end of next week. Hey, yeah, it really could. Why Grey College, not Bishops? Purely just the sporting side of it. Bishops, I mean, it's good, but I don't really like. Not the biggest. Or Michael House is. They're a good academic school. If you're going to go anything to sporting, they're not really that good at sports, and they are stupid expensive. Paul Riss, you end up prim and proper like myself. Then last 2 years you go private school. That's no ways, Brian. Were you and Paul Riss?
Okay, let me just get this.
Nah, Slushy. You see, that's the difference, bro. That's a dog eat dog world. So, trust me, I learned that very young, and this was a simple thing. My mom will tell you this story. I went to her the one day. I think I was 8 when I was still playing rugby. I came off the field and I was like, I don't want to go play rugby. It hurts. And I had this epiphany after that. And I came back and I said to her, no, I'm going to play rugby. Very simple. I just figured out if I hurt them first, they can't hurt me. So literally the next game, and this is not a word of a lie, the next time my mom's in the office, I'll have it tell you guys on stream. Literally the next game, I go out and I break this kid's ribs. Now, I'm not condoning that, but again, you either stand up for yourself and do what you want to do, or yeah, things can go sideways. Cribbo and Keys, what if your kids don't enjoy the sports route like you guys did? Then he's got to go find a new family. I'm joking, guys. Nah, I do think end of the day, like I will and do. Like the kids will do sports. I do believe where schools also enforce it. Like it's very good to do it because it just keeps you active, people skills, those type of things. So I will never have a child that doesn't do sports. If they don't do well, like I mean that's just I guess part of it. But yeah, like you give them any opportunity that they can have and can want. I think any parent would want to do that. You always just want to provide the best for your kids. But yeah, you deal with it when you get there. I mean, flip, guys. Right now, I don't think I'm really the person to talk. I don't even have a child yet. I mean, maybe Chris would give more advice on that. But yeah.
Now, what advice must I give you? Not financial advice. That I can't do. Not even marriage advice.
What if your son, bro? The thing is, it's a very simple question or answer to that. You don't even tell him what ballet is. Was horrible in sports at school, always known for causing nonsense though. Dark River, what would you do if your son doesn't enjoy sports hardcore?
I wouldn't push him.
At the same time, little market bull over there. Yeah, he does a lot of sports already.
Bro, he wants to do everything.
I mean, he does cricket, he does rugby, hockey, he does golf, soccer. He does...
No, but he's at that age one. You need to expose him to everything, and then he will decide.
I still think, bro, he will be decent at rugby. I still think he'll be decent at rugby. He's already got the size. Also, just when it comes to things like that, for example, like with rugby, when I signed at Vipia, the first thing one of my coaches said to me, our head coach, he basically came and said, there's two things in rugby you can't teach someone. Anything else you can work on. He can't teach you to be taller, and he can't make you faster. If you've got those two things naturally, you're already way ahead of everyone else. If your kid doesn't want to do sports, then they must be the biggest nerd and make $1 billion. You know, I agree with that. I just don't know if I'm giving them the genes there for a very high IQ.
Okay.
PS5 draw tomorrow, guys. They are. Remember, think of the last day to get those trades on gold. Tomorrow on live stream, we are announcing the winner.
Yes, what you had for breakfast smells good, my brother. Sure.
So it's eggs, bro.
Alrighty, chat. I'm back.
If my son wants to do ballet, I'm sending him to Iran.
You sent him to Dagestan.
Forget about him. 2-3 years Dagestan.
Forget about him.
Man must come back wrestling bears.
Yeah, my brother, Dagestan. Just built
Chris is sending his kids to Afis.
Hi, Afas. Now my son's going to Grey College. Grey.
Are you genuinely, would you send him to board at Grey College?
No. No, simply for the reason you want to enjoy your kids. When you'll see now when you get a kid, they grow up so fast, and you want to maximize that time with them. So if you think about it, bro, it's like this. Then your child is out of the house, and then, so I want to maximize that time.
That's Cribbo there in dad mode.
We don't have analysis on any of that.
Keys, what position did you play? I feel like you're an inside center. Close, my brother, close. I was a wing. Lower years, my younger years, I played a bit of outside center, and then for certain clubs and stuff like that, I played outside. But my primary position was wing, secondary outside center, and then tertiary I filled in at fullback. You in South Africa, yeah? Yeah, but we in South Africa, my brother.
Africa. Sticky Africa.
Bro, did you see they changing East London's name now?
What's it gonna be?
Bro, I was laughing when I saw that yesterday. Let's just get it, yeah. Jad, how do you guys say that? Kugompo City.
Kugompo.
Hey?
Wait, let me see the name.
East London will officially become Kugompo. Kugompo City. And I see Graf Renet has been renamed Robert Subukwe. They're naming him after Gayton McKenzie. Oh, he just approved it.
Bro, it's weird.
Bro, we can't fix roads and things like this, but we can rename.
Stefan, I'll check for you now, my brother. Yes, I think I must also organize a toasty with the Iggy.
Kukompo.
Wah, wah.
I mean, but to be fair, bro, like, we always joke about it, but I don't think naturally people never talk about GQ. I still haven't seen one document where I've had to fill it in as Gqeberha.
I can't even select.
They all being filled in still as Port. Even if you do a flight, it's still Port Elizabeth.
They're also changing Cape Town to Snow City. Weird. Next thing they'll rename Cape Town to Coit Town. It's a waste of time changing names.
I mean, it's the same thing. If you think of, what was it? Pretoria's name now?
Ekurhuleni. No. eThekwini.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Pretoria was renamed years ago, and I've never, ever heard people actually use it. It's still just
Pretoria.
Pretoria.
Is that eThekwini, Chad? Help me here. Who's from Pretoria? Pretoria, yeah. Tshwane.
Yeah.
I like Tshwane better than Pretoria.
Nah, I'm going to go with Pretoria.
Tshwane's got a nice twang on it. Like, give me 2 double Tshwanes and Coke, please.
That's the most useless in these name changes.
South African name is Mzansi. I love Mzansi. I love that, Chad. Some of the stuff is unnecessary, but Tshwane, I feel is necessary. Tshwane. No, wait, I need to get some eggs, bro. What was it, just eggs and toast?
Yeah, it's just eggs on toast. Man's getting hungry over here.
Bullet trend line there on gold. On that move down, I thought you go to the upside.
On the move down. This one.
You guys just wait for the break and you go.
Are you going off candles or bodies? Look at this guy here, Chad. Man wants to trade trend lines, yeah. It will be down. You think gold will break down? No. To daily, well, it's basically already at daily R1, my brother. Renaming these places because they want to not remember. Yeah, no, it's stupid, bro. The amount of money you spend on a renaming a city and stuff like that, and as I say, you can't even look after it. The infrastructure and things are falling apart, but you want to spend money on name changes. That's stupid. Whereas it's like Rhodesia showed us what Africa could be, Zimbabwe showed us what Africa is. Big statement there, but yeah. And the only difference there it comes down to is your government, the people that manage the country. Oh, we rename it so Trump will be confused. Yeah, if Trump can't find us on the map, then we good.
Okay.
Sell now? No, my brother, we are not in a sell.
We're not in anything, my brother.
Trade your plan, my brother.
Become the plan. Kigo trades.
Why is it that charts will differ from broker to broker? They're using different feeds.
They also use different time zones, so some use a different rollover period. So you could have instances where 4-hour candles look different purely because the start of the new day is different. Yes, why do I feel so fatigued, Higgs?
I don't know, bro. I'm a little bit tired, but we're pushing through. We had a little shift there with Prodigy last night.
Crebo injects some volume into NAS. Jake said, I'm not going to trade it during London. I'm going to wait for that consolidation. And then I'm going to wait for that shift of volume.
You'll trade all day. No, we don't trade necessarily all day, my brother. Because over-analysis is paralysis. So we kind of we want to see volume in the session. So kind of the start of a session to, let's say, like 2 hours into it. If we don't get the trade, then we walk away. So we'll trade like London now, a little bit. If we don't get our trade, we walk away. Then we come back and start a New York session where we want to see that hype of volume. If we don't get a trade there, then that's it. But Joe, you don't want to sit the charts all day because you will find a trade that's not actually there.
That's always fun when you log into your portfolio.
Big ups, you guys work hard. Live streaming is not easy. I've been watching the streams for over 1 year and you always show up. Joining 2G soon. Appreciate it, my brother. We'll be happy to have you part of the team. Keys, you're going to be top sign tonight. Want to swing that blueprint your way. Cribber doesn't like raiding with me anymore. Yeah, Slash, I've just got men's group. So once I'm back from men's group, I will be on, my brother.
Nah, I never get invited, Slash.
Where was my invite last night? You guys were top side. I was top
side. No. So
okay.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't invite you because I didn't want to put you in the spot. Because after that session we had 2 nights ago, that carnage, I felt a little bad. Like it was carnage, and I thought I don't want to put Kigo in a spot, and then because I actually think it's the aggro on your profile. Kiggs, have you seen how you play, bro? You almost probably the most aggressive player on Arc Raiders.
That is so not true.
Kiggs, my dude.
You were just saying earlier
we literally spawn Slash
going on people.
Slash, listen, yeah. No, but here's the thing. Me and Steve loot and the guys came on us. Slash, listen to this. Then this man complains about the lobby. We spawn. The first thing Keegan does is he looks in the air, waits for the first flare. It's like, poof, there they are, let's go. Then we run. Adrenaline, I'm like, Keegs, are we looting? No, yeah. Run 400 meters straight up. That's all that man waits for. Looks on the minimap, is like, no, okay, let's wait for flare. All right, there we go. Boom.
That is such lies, Chad.
Slash, this man loves a piece of PvP. He's not gonna lie. You love PvP, bro.
It's about that risk to reward.
Yo, Keegan loves the PvP. He's like, nah, I'm not doing the looting thing. I'm going straight where the flares are.
4:30 again for the US session. Thanks for the effort, James. Can't imagine it. Appreciate it, my man. Yeah, we'll check you. Obviously, for the 4:30 session, that's with our members, my brother. So once a week, we'll do it for free on stream. So we'll have a London and New York. Otherwise, New York, then we just stream with the members. He's a cloaksy type sweat. That's he's.
Bro, but why is Nick Merckx beefing with Cloaksy though?
Nah, they're not really beefing. They always do it, bro. Like
no,
when no, bro.
Not beefing, but he's chirping him.
I promise you. Go back to the day. So when the 3 of them really started playing, it was COVID. It was Warzone. It was Tim, the Tatman, Nick Merckx, and Cloaksy. The 3 of them. They did trios in Warzone.
Yeah.
Bro, if you went and go watch the lobby, let alone just being teammates in that game, you would never say those guys are friends the way they talk to each other. So, no, they're not beefing, bro. That's just how they...
Gigs, I've watched 3.
Bro, I promise you.
Bro, I promise you they're beefing.
There's a video.
Okay,
hold on. No, hold on. No. I have one, yeah. I'm going to find it for you.
No, you can't show me old videos.
No, it's not. Just look here, bro. I promise you.
There's beef, dude.
There's not beef.
The chirps, that... Gigs.
Bro, I promise you.
The Kicks, you see Peanuts basically throwing the towel for Ark going back to Tarkov. What is Tarkov?
That's the game bro, you never will. Tarkov's the game he played first.
Is it good?
No, it is good.
How do I not know of Tarkov? Tarkov.
I just need to find this video, bro. Just to show you exactly what I'm talking about.
Everything changes.
Let's check Tarkov here.
Where is it, bro? So Nick made the reaction video because Cloaksy made a video of Nick Merckx raging, and like the whole video is just Nick yelling at Cloaksy and Tim. I will find it.
Yeah, but just delay your stream. I don't know what there's a function to delay it by 30 seconds to a minute. Yeah,
No, but Slash, you won't. You won't, bro.
he's getting too much money.
You won't. Yo, bro, when you actually look at this, how much these guys upload. Holy
They
crap.
put in a shift.
Like, bro, I've been scrolling here for this video.
Bro, I have a question. Is 1% capital return possible daily in Forex? Look, anything is possible. You can't. The issue is you asking asking a question with a standard outcome, okay, and asking that question, for instance, can I build muscle if I go to the gym every day for an hour? The answer would be yes, you will be able to build muscle, because both of those things are fixed. You go to gym for an hour, and then the second thing is that action you perform in the gym will reap rewards. Where with trading now, you've got a inconsistent variable with a fixed outcome being the 1% capital return a day. And the reason I say it's unreasonable to put that pressure on yourself is that there will be days in the market where there's no setup for you. There will be days in the market where your entry criteria will not be met. There will be days in the market where you will have a loss, for instance. So there's too many variables to try and put a fixed outcome on your expectations. So I will say don't put that expectation on you. Trade your setup and know where your edge is. What are some of your top trading rules, things you don't compromise on ever? I don't think we never compromise. That's the part of still being human. So there are times where we compromise. But what I would say though, one of the top things that I've learned along the way is to not trade pre-market. Okay. Especially for the scalps we take pre-market, I've gotten clapped too many times. So out of session trades is a big no for me. Second thing is trade management. Okay, is to make sure that you manage your trades well. So if you tell yourself you're going break even at a certain point and you don't follow that, then obviously you're not following your plan. There's no setup then there's no trade. And what we tend to do is... Oh, it's still live, bro. Oh, there we're back. What we tend to do is we tend to try and fit a narrative onto the chart for a position we so eagerly want to take. And that is usually where we run into trouble, where you enter that trade and you immediately know this is the worst trade that I can ever take, but yet you still press the button. If you're planning for the long term, my brother, I would say don't trade your P&L, trade your setups. If you've got a strategy and you know your strategy is profitable and you know what your strategy looks like and you just execute that, and you don't look too far back, you don't look too far forward, and you just come in session for session, you trade, take your trades, then you'll see you'll reach success. But if you try and protect the money you've made and now you don't take trades, or you are down, we actually had a chat this morning in Project G. If you've got that fear of losing money, it was actually a very good point the gentleman made. He said he's scared of taking trades now because he has lost money. And I said, if you've lost money in the past, you cannot bring that into the new trading day. Because it's the same as somebody that's going to a new relationship. If you bring that baggage in from the past, the relationship's not going to work. And it's the same with trading. You cannot trade yesterday's P&L. So your focus purely today should be on what is the quality of the setup that I can get today. And then once you enter that trade, you're not managing that trade based off losses you had last week, the week before, last year. You're managing the trade based on the integrity and the quality of the trade that's in front of you.
Bro, I have to find this video. Why is it so hard to find it?
Love the answer. Thank you. Notes made. No, awesome, my brother. Glad I could help. Also, if you need to pass or need a withdrawal, just power nap and trade Asian session. Easy solution. Brian, me and Keegan were chatting about it. Asia session is where it's at. GU Asia range play for the W. Dunk, geez, hey, beautiful, my brother. Beautiful. Any trade? No. So exactly like what we said now, there's certain things we want to see in the market. And for us to now to start and look at setups is... Can't do it. Gold is a technical long, I'm just saying, Keeks. Not that you would want to take it though, but check there. You wouldn't want to be part of that.
You wouldn't take it.
No, I'm waiting for my 4-hour play.
You wouldn't do it.
Are you gonna do it? I know you won't. It is valid. What are stops gonna need to be? Oh wow. That's a nice 330 pip 5-minute candle. Shit, I didn't realize that's the volatility we've got here. Yeah, Chad, that it is a long year. Project G, you guys know. But, yeah, not. Bro, how is this even possible?
Yeah, bro, you should be in now.
I put it on your chart, you know what I mean?
I'm all in.
Huh? Why not? You can put it on my screen. I can put it there for the guys that want to take it.
Are you in?
No, I told you what I'm waiting for. But this is valid. That is 100% valid. Gotcha, that is 350 pips there.
What about TP?
Yeah, this stop. Literally that. This 5-minute candle is 330 pips. But yeah, there's a trade, Chad. I'm waiting for that gap. Like I said, there's the trade. 100% valid. If you want to take it, kindly note that these streams are purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. We do suggest that you consult with your financial advisor before making any financial decision. Trading carries a large amount of risk that may not be suitable to all investors. Thank you. Nah, for me, those stops are... You gotta look at... We thought 100 pip stop was big at one stage. 50 now looks... Bro, what is 50? We should actually even feel ashamed taking 50 pips in these markets. 50 pips we should be...
Why
are you guys laughing?
I'm smiling at Keegan because he's smiling at you having eggs now.
Is this what Keegan had?
Yes.
Is this exactly what he had?
I just didn't put the pregnant sauce on for him.
Yo,
So it's basically the same thing.
this looks incredible.
It smells good.
Keegan had my mouth literally like I had a little bit of cotton mouth.
Did they have the video taken down? Like,
But you're still looking for that
bro, I
video.
promise you this video is the funniest thing on the planet. Because I can't find the video of Nick where he reacts to the video, and I can't find the video of Cloakzy that made it first. Yeah, I've given up now.
Yeah.
Man just wanted some
Sustenance.
some eggs. So you guys look at that. You guys watch me eat. Chris is like hiding away here now.
Yeah, it makes me think of that video. I'm not gay no more. I like women. Do you think that song is copyrighted?
I'm not sure, eh? Geez, have you tried your watch history under your activity? Yo, Dwayne, that's gonna be so long ago, bro. It's not like a recent video. I did think of that, but I was like, I watch YouTube almost every day. And I mean, it's an old video, so it's gonna be quite far back. I don't know which zone you take that off of. That's a prophetic trade, that.
No, man, Pete.
That's a prophetic trade. No, wait, you like the 15 minute. Is it a 15 minute?
5.
That's not on the 5, bro.
Bro, these eggs. Oh. Feel like my body needs a look there.
I am. Where?
Lotion in front of me.
That's the only, but they've all been used. This. But how is that a zone?
How do you mean, how is that a zone of red structure? Look. From that structure, look, red cat. And two stuff from red structure. How do you mean that's not valid, bro?
Alright.
How do you mean that's not valid, Kigo?
Alright. That iron trade, what did iron 2000 do? Iron 2000 catching the sales, look at that. Crib, at this point, bro, you could actually be up like 2,000 pips.
Bro, how do we get to the stage where stops need to be 350 pips? Yo. Bro, that there was, yo. What's yields then? Oh, yields should be strong.
Let's see. If you enjoy the stream, don't forget to drop a like. It helps more people find the awesome content. There we go. How can I send donation? There's a little dollar thing at the bottom. So where you click to chat, there's a little thing that looks like a dollar. Show your support. You click there and you can do a donation, my brother.
Let me show my camera. Yo, that's eggs, Chad. Sustenance for the body. Chad, I'm gonna let you guys know there's gonna be a boot camp 10th of Feb. 10th of Feb, and we're gonna have Mr. Gold himself, Brian, aka the Gold Slayer,
Brian,
the Gold Sentinel, the Juggernaut,
the Chad,
the man, the myth, the legend.
the guy who already gave up the fight against hairlines many years ago.
Bro, you're not helping me, bro. I'm trying to get profit split deals and stuff have been going. You're not helping me.
Hey, bro, we all in here, bro. I'm fighting the good battle out here still. Bro, you know what's funny is that day we still spoke about it, eh? Like, I've never seen a profitable trader with a good airline. They're all gone, bro.
And your age, dude. We've aged. When I look back at those videos, we were youngsters, my dude.
I'm from Russia. Do you have the link on donation alert? Brother, okay, hold on. I can't. I'm gonna create a loop on loop type of thing. Yeah.
No, let me show him. Yeah. At the bottom of your chat, there's there.
Literally, you can't see it. You need to pull it up.
Oh wait. There.
Yeah. There's a little button there with $1. You just click that.
And then you super chat, super stickers or super chat, and that's where you
can choose the amount and all that.
So if you choose it, there you can choose.
If the hairline is the problem, Jeds, I'll do a number 1.
Super chat, you can put anything there. I think the max you can go is 3.5. Is the max 3.5?
I think you can do more. Alright guys, I want to show you something quickly. Let's have a look here. Where Crib and myself were talking about it. Like, it's not even funny, guys. It's not even funny.
What, airlines getting wrecked or?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm not gonna lie, your hairline has always been like a little bit fragile, dude.
What? How's mine now?
Keegs, I'm just saying, bro, your hairline has always been like a big strong wind that blew those poles. There's a reason you were indoors. I'm just saying.
That is such rubbish, bro. Look at this man, yeah.
There's a reason you were indoors.
Chad, look at this, yeah.
Those seeds are very shallow, my bro.
Once upon a time, there were hairlines.
No, but there I was already struggling with hairlines, bro.
What?
I was already gaffed up. Where's Kigo?
Bro, look there. He had a... Look at this young gentleman. Look at him there, Chad. Look at that young man over there.
Young entrepreneur.
Oh my god, just always go back to.
Where's your ones?
Bro, this.
Wait. There's your one. Go up. Go up. No, up. Oh, it's slow, I must. There, go left there. Now, man, your one.
Yeah, but that's.
There, click on it. I want to see it. Look at that baby face, bro.
Bro, we were out yet, Chad.
Just the young guys with a big dream.
Bro, this though was still. This was golden. You did not get the right amount of views you should have got for this. This was gold. This was still, bro.
How much did I lose that week?
35K.
But I asked the boys now, do they sit or stand? Ed leans.
Hey, what?
He leans to the side. Mo leans to the side. Ed's like, and Laik is a hoverer as well.
I get nervous when you guys come in. What do you?
It smells like an egg farm here now.
Guys, look at that. Chris had a full head of hair. Look at that.
But he was chubbier there than he is now. You had no neck there.
Oh yeah, I got poured into that shirt. I didn't put that shirt on. They poured me into the shirt.
Why is my thingy sticking there?
Chris gives me also hovering vibes.
No, mine is I have it to this side, so this chair is actually the alignment is out.
That's not what we were talking about, but yes.
Wait, what do you mean?
You take a number 2. Are you a stand?
Yeah.
Do you lean?
How do you mean stand and poop?
No, it's too wide.
No, I never stand.
Some men stand, some men are
Right,
standers,
this is-
hoverers, and leaners.
Chad, we went through the most out here.
I
You're
go
a leaner.
leaner, yeah.
We
The
went
Europeans
through.
were talking about it. I was just curious.
Yeah, no, I lean.
We went through the most.
The neck is so back.
Bro, I feel like we had so many more videos. We didn't take anything down.
No, it feels like a lot, but it's not a lot. That's the thing with content. You get-
Bro, there's the first viral video. Whenever it decides to load.
There I got poured into the chair. They poured me into...
Serious talk. A lot of guys don't understand this, but their stop losses are based on.
Yeah, I got poured into that chair, bro. Literally, I look like a block of jelly, just trying to stay upright
How
there.
to calculate your lot sizes, trading every
Yo, that angle is not...
very simple. Firstly, determine
Yeah,
dollar
that
size.
angle is horrific, my
For
bro.
this example, let's say you want to risk $100. Your stop loss is 15 pips. Calculation, very simple. $100 divided by 15 pip stop loss divided by 10 would give you a lot size of 0.67.
Bro, you look
The only
young
thing you
there.
need to change is
Yeah, I look
what
young there.
stop loss is
Yeah.
in the equation, and that will give you the correct lot size.
Yo, some mentals need to go watch that video. But yeah, guys, what a
Yeah,
crazy
put
time.
it here on my screen. Let's see what happens here with gold.
What a crazy time.
Life felt simple back then, Keeks.
It did, bro. Hey, I stand in two positions for the same number of lots in short and long with the
Gentle.
price of a huge problem with the balance. What strategy would you use to map for your? That is
The first strategy I would use is to not try and hedge two positions against one another, because statistically it's better for you to not be in a position, because when you close it out, you will still be negative on your balance because of the bid and the ask spread. So you're gonna get charred by the spread. So at this stage, I don't know why you entered a buy and a sell at the same time. It makes no. I don't know sometimes, bro. I honestly don't know sometimes, but yeah. Zen?
No.
No Zen for you.
I'm not.
I still think this is not 6 milligram. I need to get a 3 milligrams in. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try it again. This is definitely a bad batch. How long can I have it after I open it up? I see best before date 21 May 2026. Pitman, it's mostly based on the 5, eh? Chris asked for detailed questions. Checks, what did you ask, my brother? Brian, you're right. I do a sneaky puff adder into a cobra. So I'm actually scared to try it again. This thing actually, I developed a cough that day. Let me try one more.
We're now going to
Instantly, bro.
ASMR.
This thing is too intense. 3 milligrams. And is there 3 milligram? Apple mint, a little bit intense. Yo. I just want to see what products you have, guys. I'm not trying to buy the place. Oh, you get a 1.5. Oh, you get a 3.
Bro, you dropping to a 1.3 now.
6 is too intense, my dude. 6 is way.
Cheers, going top side. Ajax. I wish, bro. Nah, not for me. They don't play with it too much, Chris.
What's that?
That's what the guys are saying there.
I didn't mean in my mouth, so I just keep it.
Pitman, it does work, but it works on all time frames, so it changes depending on the time frame, my brother. So you choose the time frame you want to stick to, and then trade on that one with it.
Top kant.
1.5 milligram is when you sit in P. There we go.
Chronic, is that where your wife picks you up? Like this.
That's for the Castle Light drinkers.
Where's that one where I'm trying to find? Yeah, but there's a specific one where the guy, he jumped on his wife and his wife holds him. Yes, the faster you release if you keep touching it. But when you say touch 50 cal, with what can I touch it? Can my lip touch it? Or... must I pause? Okay, Chronic, you guys are confusing me. I'm saying can my lip touch it here? You're saying it can't touch. But my lip moving, does that make it more aggressive? I want to understand, yeah. But if I push against it like this with my finger on the outside of my lip, does that intensify the release? Yo. Can this thing zone you out a bit, Keegs?
What's that?
The zen, do you think it can like jolt you a little bit?
Probably.
Are you in this trade? No. I'm just sharing it. It's a valid trade. Just sharing it with the Project G members. Stops are way too wide for me. No, just don't let it move on the gum. Don't push, you get backdrop. What is backdrop, my brother? Like if I push here, do I get backdrop? The backdrop hits like a Stevie Red. I think I did something yesterday or the day before. It actually gave me a cough. This thing tickles quite a bit here on the lip. Apple mint. I actually think it zonks you out a little bit, Kigo. You only get backdrop with snow. I don't have the snow flavor. This is the apple mint. Is the snow flavor like just the mint? Yo, it seems like some of you guys have lived a little bit talking about backdrops and stuff. You guys were in Caprice and I was doing deliveries and the guys just said drop it there in the back and you guys are talking about dropbacks. Dow breaking. Yeah, Pitman is nothing here for me. Nothing that I would want to get involved in here with. I'm gonna wait for NYSE. I like what NAS is doing. Like I drew it out this morning, the longer we consolidate here, the better chance of a move higher. Alrighty, chat, let's see what this trade is gonna do. This is your first standard deviation. The idea is very simple. If we hold above here, we will go 2 standard deviations. Alright, that is the simple idea here. We had one hold. We had a second hold. We've got a little bit of price compression here. What we would need to see is price getting back above that point of control right there. Okay. Otherwise, deeper correction as stated on the way. So what I am going to say is the following. If price closes below here, that is a good time to exit thine trade. Yo, this thing giving him a little bit of throat drop there. And then once we break out of here, we should see that volume push with this little trend line here. And that's when you can go break even on this bad boy. But with this song, it's going to be very tough for any type of breakout. Just spend all the profits on backdrop. No score buy backdrop. Buy now. No, don't buy anything, my brother. Zinni?
Nope.
It's a 6 milligram.
I'm good, brother. Nope.
Okay. It's just a young 6.
You got it, bro. You
This
gotta double up.
This one in the upper decky.
You gotta just double up, bro.
Keeks, do it for the boys. Like, I'll tell you what. You take us in now, and I won't try and sell you on the idea we're giving away our business class tickets.
Nah, I'm good, bro. Your selling wasn't really working as well, but...
Nah, I saw it was working on you, bro. I saw it was working on you. And Chad, I'm telling you now, if I give away my ticket on Sunday, I promise you, Keeks will also give his away. He is that brother. He'll go with me into the trenches. Be honest, Keeks. I know you, bro. I know you're not going to like it. You're going to say, let me just finish my champagne. Give me a minute. He's going to sit there, take a deep breath, and be like, yeah, this guy. And he'll get up. He's like, who did you give my ticket to? I'm like, this person here, and it's like, enjoy it.
Chris, if you give your business class ticket away, I'm done with streams. You see, bro, now you're chasing our community away, yeah.
Kigaleza. No, but it is actually, when you said there's seed time and harvest time, maybe it is the harvest season. Alrighty, Chad, let's see this candle close. We want to see it break this counter trend line.
Trend line. Going to break your trend line now?
It should. So what I would say is, if this candle does not break down counter trend line, it can go low again. So I would say even do this. I would even say do that, because now your risk is basically a third of what it was.
So now it's only 100 pips.
Only 100. Okay, because it needs to... Here's the thing though. Trend lines get retail traders excited. So, and they are right a lot of times. You can even see here. This trend line holding beautifully here. But there comes a point where the trend line is going to get popped. Okay. So if that moment is now, you would need to see a strong pop. Alright. And then you would need to see it start accelerating, because effectively all of this is still bearish order flow. Okay. Bearish market structure, bearish order flow, whatever you want to call it. So down, up. So this consolidation is, there was your pullback, and then from that high we didn't create a new low. So this consolidation could be a intermediate pause before price pushes up, finds resistance at that previous support area, and then it can still go low. But for now, we can clearly see that the selling pressure has been absorbed here, and now you would expect price to start pushing up, and now you can start to manage your trade level by level. See what it does here at the 200, see what it's going to do at this level here, and then you can play it play by play. Not play.coza, but JP Financial Play. If you're watching, we're open for deals, eh? Okay, I'm just saying. Retainer deals, we gambling. No, I'm kidding. Can I buy or too late? The fact that you're asking, can I buy or too late, already suggests that you've got the sense that you're too late. So you've answered yourself on that one. Dwayne say we should not give it to a good-looking lady. Keeks, there you have it. We should not give the tickets. It should be an old lady. But what if she's like an old tiger, bro?
Old tiger?
You could see she was a baddie.
How do we get to tigers now?
I'm just saying, Keeks. He's talking about old, but old doesn't mean she's not feisty. Ask Brian. Hey, Chad. Give that ticket to the wrong old lady and she might be following you to your shuttle. Bro, so Etty's into the malls, bro. I realize now. Look at that comment, yummy. Etty is a MILF guy. He just exposed himself now. Will it be bullish? Will it be bullish?
What going to be bullish?
Yeah, Chad, this is where I would suggest to go break even now. Because remember what I said.
Break even.
We can still reject there and go lower from this consolidation. So that is the break even mark. Nice to see some South Africans. Nice to see you, my brother. It is just good to see all of you ledgers in the chat. Do appreciate you. This change of moment of the big dump. Def will keep running to TP in the next hour.
No clue what that meant, but
they know how to work. Wait, what did I miss? Champino. Hey, ladies and gents. Nila.
Yeah, it's been
Nila. As jy nou al uit die mafia uit. Neil, we're actually dropping a dropshipping course. We're working on it. And the dropshipping course is going to be sending letters to old ladies, but saucy letters. With little photos and stuff. And we're actually getting Etty. Etty's going to be our model. That's why he's been putting a shift into the gym. We're just going to oil him up. It's almost going to be like an offline Tinder for old ladies. Sure. And yeah, Eti the Veti. So yeah, we're looking to start that. I'm the head of the mafia now. A little inside joke there, but you guys don't worry about it. Nila, goed om je te zien, man. Voorspoed vir die jaar. Bro, do you think when you get that old, you still have a libido? Or do you think your libido is just like retired?
Sure, I'm not sure, bro.
Ja, maar Nila, eerlikwaar, wat ek vir jou wil sê is, mag die voorspoed jou verveel hierdie jaar, my vriend. Mag die voorspoed jou oorrompel. Bro, if you think about it, what Eti's saying there, what if an old age home is almost like, you know, these frat college parties and stuff they had, like, what if the old people, they act like, oh, they're so old and stuff, but they party it up there?
Also, you busy suggesting that an old age home is the equivalent of a frat party for old people.
Hey, dude, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. They like, when you get there, like, oh, you're here, so lekker. And then, because you're not there during the week, you're not seeing what's going on there. That's all I'm saying is, bro. Gotta watch out for these old age homes. Chris, your sense of humor reached another level. Jo, het jy daai ou gesien, Eti? Hy's so gespierd. Ja, Susan. Ek hoor Karen noem hom Os, ek weet nie hoekom nie. Oh, Eti. I expect a lot of volume upside here. Mafito, I love how you psyching yourself into the position. If you're in the position and you break even, you don't have to psych yourself out. There's no risk on the table for you here. This is part of what we're going to talk about in the upcoming webinar on the 10th of Feb. More details to follow. But talking about the elements of trading strategies, I'm going to show you how a lot of elements within the various cults, all of the different cults, I've told you guys so many times before, we all trade the same thing. It's just dependent on what cult you belong to. So we're going to talk about that and a little bit about strategy development and also
Last year, there was this old lady in her 90s. I made a joke and said I must take her for a spin on the dance floor. She said yes and put down the crutches.
Oi! Oi! Dwayne liking himself some powder milk there, ladies and gents. What will be new entry? There won't be any new entries, my brother. That was the entry there. That's why it's important that you join these streams on time. There is no entry here now. Because any entry you take now, you're putting risk back on the table. So for the guys that follow the long, the risk is now off the table. Okay. Jared, technically TP should be here, my brother. But I do think we can proceed for the all-time highs again. That should technically, I would take most off there, 55.41, and then the extended target would be Asia highs. Correcto, Murfito. That's why you only see this green block here. Maybe do that. Let me maybe do that. Slash, I was just testing something. Okay. Sorry, Kicks, 25 more minutes, then we lock in that extra $1.
I'm bouncing in 10 minutes. So you can
irrespective.
15 minutes, yeah.
Okay, no, that's fine. Hey, Dwayne.
I'm not laughing as you asked for it.
Dwayne het met daai tannie gedans laat haar wange klap.
If you're waiting for any big crash, if yes, do you think it will hit 6K? So my only problem is if it crashes, that means it goes down. 6K is above us.
I think he's asking when can he start shorting.
How would that be a question of if you can start shorting if it's going to hit 6K?
Guys, let me. Okay, for maybe some of you guys missed the analysis this morning, and we've done this analysis previously in the week. Before you look for any type of shorting, before you even consider shorting gold, you would need to see 4-hour breaks of structure. Now, let me clearly point it out to you. Do you see in all of this here, from here, no, not from there, ladies and gents, from there. In all of this, do you see any 4-hour break of structure? Is there anything showing you that there is bearish market structure? I'm asking a question if you guys can.
None. No.
There's no bearish structure. There's nothing. So we've been saying it the entire week. We had a poor gentleman, and I'm never gonna make fun of somebody, but we had a gentleman here that was busy shorting when we took longs in here. We took longs in here, and he said it's gonna crash, and I said, my brother, it can crash, 100%. But we have yet to get any type of structure break or any type of this. This is not a structure break. That one candle is not a structure break. Okay, even this is not a structure break, because there's your structure low. All right, there's your structure low, there's your structure low, here's your structure low, there's a minor structure low. One candle, again, it can close bearish, but there's nothing showing me bearish yet. Even if I go to an 8 hour, it's gonna even look less like there were any type of pullbacks.
King, my brother, all I'm gonna say is if you need to still find out what a structure break is, I think just stick around. We will get into that for you. That is quite part of the basics of trading.
No, but we've got a video, Keeks. Wait.
The ultimate beginner's guide. It's in there.
Wait, let me do this, guys.
But otherwise, just stick around, my brother. You will learn a lot here.
Let me do this for you. If you go onto our YouTube channel, all right, and you go here, and you go to playlists. Can I see it? Can I see my screen? And you go to playlists. start your trading journey here, and you click there. There's a beautifully curated list. How to use MetaTrader 5 on the PC. How to use TradingView. The ultimate beginner's guide to trading. 50 minutes. Yes, bro. Look at those chubby cheeks. Just a lot of man poured into a small little shirt. US 30. Top trader. This is a top trader. I don't know if you've seen this guy around, but he is a top trader. That's why you'll see him Sunday posting a lot of stories and reels of him sitting in business class, because he mastered US 30. This is an ICT concept that we shared. The death loop of trading, most probably the most underrated video that I've maybe done, where it talks about, look at that chunky human being. Holy moly.
Right.
Look at the amount of chunk on that chop there. So this talks about all of the revenge trading elements. So there's a lot for you guys for free to go through here. So go check it out. Start your trading journey here. Okay. And then after you've watched that, come join the live streams. All right.
You will learn a lot. A lot. Gold running nicely now. She's a running. She's a track star.
Yes, Dwayne, by a Flay Star. I do use volume profile, correct. I do use session volume profile. Remember, you can use volume profile in various ways. So the thing with price currently is that we actually have quite a big base of where volume has traded. So this entire base is basically, there's a lot of volume in here. But the idea is very simple. There's two ways to use the volume profile. The first is you can trade back to the point of control. All right, so a little bit of a counter trend play. Let's say price is trading down somewhere. You would want to trade back to that point of control. The other method is you try and trade away from the point of control. Okay, so there's various angles that you can use it for. $300 more views, and we've made $4 on the stream today. I want to kindly thank all of you guys for being here. If you can do us a big favor, I don't think it's something new. If you can hit that like button, subscribe if you enjoy the content, if you want to see more. It will greatly help the channel grow and expand into new heights. The dream is that one day we can actually buy a domestic flight ticket with the money we make from YouTube. We keep buying. Keep buying. Rooks, maybe you answer that, my brother. I think Rooks can have a... YouTube Studio. Yeah, for the guys that say we make money off YouTube, I just want to show this to you guys quickly. This is for the last 28 days. We've made $51. Because last time we had somebody say we make money from...
You won't imagine that, bro.
These guys just trade on YouTube because they make a lot of money from YouTube, bro. We literally don't make money from YouTube.
That. That must be nice.
$51. That's actually sad for the live streams. Last 90 days. You made 380. That's not bad though. $2,000 since we started 3 years ago. 35,000 rands.
That's it, bro. We live in the dream.
Okay, but we shouldn't forget a lot of it was donos on the live stream that we gave away. And then we still matched. Okay, so yeah. Sowing seeds. Oh yeah, Brian, you are correct. We had a guest on that chalked our stream as well. That should have actually been the first sign, Keeks, considering just bad stuff happening.
So
anyways, let me not go into that again, but that should have maybe been the first sign that trouble follows this man.
Yeah.
Thinking about it. My brother, you can do whatever you feel you should do. If you want to buy back in anywhere, you can do that. That is completely up to you. This was the trade idea that was shared. And whatever you do from now is completely... The beauty of trading is you've got your trading account. You've got access to your trading terminal. You press the buttons. That's the beauty. You don't have to ask me to press the buy or sell button. That's all in your power. So you do what feels good to you, my brother. No, Brian, we're trying to get the 714 on. Retainer deals are looking tough currently. But we're going to see. Give us some time. We'll maybe get 714 on. Do you say? I think that comes into trade management, King. There's various ways to manage a trade. So I think that comes with a little bit more experience. It's not just as a straightforward question. But if you maybe followed Alex G, he sets and forgets. And he's actually forgotten how to win a trade this year. I think he saw if you actually try and be transparent, you can't. We got to give it that to him. He's trying to be transparent.
No, it's just not working, eh?
But it's not. I think I got blocked, and I think I got blocked on his one. What is that? I know he didn't, but he didn't block me. Oh, Kiggs, this is you on Sunday, my brother.
Sheesh. We're gonna be cooking in there, bro.
Little mini bar there next to you. Look at all that space you've got next to you. You can put your bag in there.
That's the life, bro.
Still one of the best in the skies. Emirates A380 business class. Chad, can we access the bar from business class? Yeah, that's cock funny. No, brother. So you can't necessarily say we are resuming that trend for the following reason. Okay. Quick one here before we jump off 9 minutes. We just want to secure that extra $1. Just make sure we grab that. So from this high, obviously there was a flat body resistance area there created during Asia. Okay. And then from that high, we started trading lower. And then we can all agree that this is bearish market structure. Okay. Lows getting lower, highs getting lower as well. Okay. Then from there, we pulled back. And from this consolidation, we did not actually push lower. We actually pushed higher. Now, two things here. That's why I marked out these little support area zones, because these are areas where you can start to reject from. So 100% we can be resuming the bearish trend. All right. But how would we know once we are resuming the trend? Once we break below this level. Okay. But for now, you can clearly see that we have now shifted back to some type of a bullish market structure. If we hold that support here, we can expect price now to go to the next level there. Why? Because that is if markets are trending, even in a short-term trend like this, what would happen? Resistance areas will be broken. Okay. If we find rejection there, what's going to happen? We're going to come back inside of the range. What's going to happen here? I don't know. If we break lower, likely we will go to the next area of support, which is down there. So as it stands, we don't know where price can or shall or wants to go. We take the trade based off probability. We manage it according to certain levels, and the rest is just down to trade management. So if we hold here, the expectation would be we break higher and we can continue back up, or it can break down lower and you play back into the ranges. Okay. But Chad, there's a trade idea shared for you guys this morning. Project G, we will be trading with you guys this afternoon, NYSE session. So looking forward to that. As of now, I do want to thank you guys for joining us here this morning. As always, it's an honor and a privilege to be trading these markets with you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't done so. Kigo, any closing remarks from you before we jump off?
No. I think it was a good session. A little bit of patience I think guys had to have. Trust your plan, plan your trade, and trade the plan. So very, very simple stuff. But other than that, good session. Good seeing all the guys here. But we'll see them for New York. I think, again, we always talk about you can't expect a massive move when we had that right off to Asia. And we can't move in Asia, move in London, move in New York. So, again, this is part of the game. But we'll come back strong on the Project G, guys. We will see you for New York session.
Yeah, you can go full screen there, Chad. As Keegan said, plan your trade, trust your plan, plan your trust, get the retirement annuity. Chad, we'll see you guys tomorrow for the final session on YouTube. We are going to see if we're going to get Edski, Big Ed, to stream with you guys for next week. We will be away for a week in Dubai, so for all the guys that are in Dubai, we will chat to you guys. We will put out a note. I'm going to chat to Stefan now as well. Maybe grab a dinner with you guys, or lunch, or I don't know what you grab in Dubai. But we'll grab something. Ramadan hasn't started yet, eh?
I don't think so.
Because then we're not grabbing anything. Um, 17th of Feb. Okay, no, we're still good. We're still good. Okay. Where do we send trade taken for PS5? No, it's on the system, Pietman. So jy hoef nêrens iets te stuur nie, die systeem tel daai trade op en jy's in die draw, my friend. Imagine Pietman comes in here late into the innings and he knocks out that young PS5. Okay, Chad, appreciate it. See you guys tomorrow morning. Keeks, thank you so much.
There we go, Chad.
Peace.
And love, baby. Cheers.
All the voices in my head